A lot of it was self-inflicted, to be fair, first half. They're a good side, we know that. Only lost one at home. That's a story in itself. But it was self-inflicted, getting done with straight balls and not tuning into the game quick enough. On the other hand, bailed ourselves out with some good last-ditch defending, some good last-ditch saves from Jordan when needed. And you're sort of in it. You know, we have a golden chance at the end of the day. And you don't get many of them when you come to a place like this. And that might, by the way, have just changed the feel of what was going on.
We have to be more clinical, clear, more ruthless, box off the opponent. I think this game has to be already finished by halftime. We didn't, but as you say, it was a brilliant performance, and that's very good if you play 3 games in 6 days, and then you can deliver this. So there's a big compliment to the team.
So Manchester United's goal scorers, probably 2 unlikely ones really, Glenn, because Casemiro out and McTominay capitalised, and on the score sheet as well, his first Premier League goal for Manchester United in 16 months, but it was a good finish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a good finish. He makes good runs into the box, late runs especially, and we see him here. He's going to eventually get to him, and he makes a little underlapping run. There he sees the space and the... Just, yeah, I mean, once he gets in there, he's just looking to hit it back across the goalkeeper, get good purchase on the ball, and he does that. But it's all about the run and the desire to get in there. And yeah, he's certainly starting to hit a few goals now for club and country.
And Sean, Anthony Martial sealed the points at Old Trafford for Manchester United. His 4th Premier League goal, but his first since December. We thought he was going to play a big role under Eric Ten Hag. Do you think he can still do that? And what about this for a strike?
I think if he stays fit, but a mistake by Coleman there, and Rashford puts it on a play, and he's very composed to take a touch there and slot it in. Back in the day, they would have just got rid of that ball, but I think that the way football's gone now, you try to bring things out the sky and control them and be too calm, and that one he went underneath his foot there and gave United another goal.
How worrying is that Manchester United news in terms of Marcus Rashford? 15 Premier League goals. He's been a force for them, hasn't he, this season? And looked like a semi sort of, you know, it was his groin, wasn't it? He was holding his groin.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think people question him not being in the England squad last international break, and obviously he has been nursing this problem for a little bit, but...
Seen put up here, don't we?
For me, this is a massive worry for Manchester United, because on so many occasions when games have been tight, he has been the difference. And we can see him there as soon as it happens, he knows, pulls up and waves to the bench immediately. And yeah, it's going to be very difficult for Manchester United without Casemiro, the enforcer, and also Rashford, the difference moving forward. It's going to be a struggle.
That's not what Manchester United fans want to see, is it, Sean? Him limping down the tunnel there, because he's been so important and could be key for their qualification hopes in the Champions League.
Most definitely, I think Glenn hit the nail on the head there. I think a lot of the times, I would personally say I've watched a lot of their games. They haven't dominated games always. They haven't always played that well. But when you have a man like Rashford on the form that he's in, when he scores it, he changed the tide of games, and he's won games for them in them ways.